Welcome to TelehealthFX Talk. Today's episode is for a demographic that is often overlooked in the GLP-1 conversation. We're talking about adults over 60. If you're a senior dealing with weight that's affecting your mobility, your independence, your joint pain, your sleep, or your cardiovascular health, this episode is specifically for you. And if you're the adult child of a parent who needs help, pay close attention too. Weight loss after 60 is both incredibly beneficial and uniquely risky. The benefits of losing excess weight are enormous for seniors, but losing the wrong kind of weight, losing muscle and bone instead of fat, can be dangerous. Today we're going to explain how GLP-1 medications can help, what the special safety considerations are, and what a safe weight loss plan looks like for older adults. If you want a clinical team that understands the unique needs of seniors, visit TelehealthFX.com. That's TelehealthFX.com.
Let me start with why this matters so much. Approximately 30 to 40% of adults over 60 in the United States are classified as obese, and obesity in this age group carries serious consequences that go beyond what younger adults face. We're talking about dramatically increased fall risk. Obese older adults have a 25 to 31% higher risk of falling compared to healthy weight peers. We're talking about reduced mobility, difficulty with basic daily activities like walking, climbing stairs, bathing, and dressing. We're talking about accelerated joint destruction from osteoarthritis, worsened cardiovascular disease, higher rates of type 2 diabetes, sleep apnea, and an overall decline in quality of life and independence.
And there's a condition that many people have never heard of that makes this even more urgent. It's called sarcopenic obesity. This is the combination of excess body fat and critically low muscle mass at the same time. It's the worst of both worlds. You're carrying the metabolic and mechanical burden of obesity while simultaneously lacking the muscle strength needed to function independently. Sarcopenic obesity dramatically increases fall risk, fracture risk, and disability. And standard BMI doesn't even capture it, because a person can have a normal BMI but still have sarcopenic obesity due to high fat and low muscle.
So the case for weight loss in seniors is clear. But here's the paradox that has made clinicians cautious about recommending weight loss for older adults. When you lose weight, you don't just lose fat, you also lose some muscle mass and bone mineral density. And for seniors who already have age-related muscle and bone decline, losing additional muscle and bone during weight loss can increase fracture risk and further impair function. Rapid weight loss is especially dangerous because a higher percentage of the loss comes from lean tissue.
This is why weight loss for seniors requires more clinical oversight, not less. The goal is not just to lose weight. The goal is to lose fat while preserving muscle and bone. And this is where GLP-1 medications, when used properly and with appropriate clinical supervision, can be incredibly valuable.
GLP-1 medications help seniors in several specific ways. They suppress appetite, which allows for a moderate caloric deficit without extreme restriction. Moderate is the key word. For seniors, we're talking about a 500 to 700 calorie per day reduction, not aggressive crash dieting. They improve insulin sensitivity, which is critical for metabolic health in older adults. Semaglutide has documented cardiovascular risk reduction benefits, which is especially important given that heart disease is the leading cause of death in this age group. And even a 5 to 10% weight loss in an obese senior can significantly improve mobility, reduce joint pain, improve sleep apnea, and enhance daily function.
But there are special considerations for seniors on GLP-1 that are different from younger adults. Number 1, start low and go slow. Dose titration should be more gradual for older adults. Their bodies need more time to adjust. Number 2, GI side effects like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea carry a higher dehydration risk in seniors because older adults are already more susceptible to dehydration and its complications. Hydration monitoring is critical. Number 3, muscle preservation is non-negotiable. Every senior on a GLP-1 should be paired with a high-protein nutrition plan, at least 1 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day, spread across meals at 25 to 30 grams per meal, and resistance training at least twice a week. This is the single most important intervention for protecting muscle and bone.
Number 4, bone density should be monitored. Periodic DEXA scans can track whether weight loss is affecting bone mineral density. Calcium intake of 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams per day and vitamin D of 800 to 1,000 IU per day should be ensured. Number 5, polypharmacy is a real concern. Seniors are often on multiple medications, and GLP-1 medications can interact with existing prescriptions. A thorough medication review is essential. Number 6, kidney function may require dose adjustments. And number 7, fall risk should be monitored regularly with balance and gait evaluation.
And I need to say this clearly. GLP-1 medications are not appropriate for all seniors. They are not appropriate for frail or underweight older adults. They are not appropriate for seniors with certain medical conditions. This is absolutely a case-by-case clinical decision that requires proper medical evaluation. The goal is function and quality of life, not a number on a scale.
Now, let me talk about why telehealth is actually ideal for seniors. Many older adults face barriers to traditional clinic visits, transportation challenges, mobility limitations, long waits in waiting rooms, exposure to illness in healthcare settings. Telehealth removes all of those barriers. You can consult with your provider from home, your adult children can help you navigate the platform, there's no driving, no waiting room, no scheduling around caregiver availability.
And this is where TelehealthFX's comprehensive approach is so important for seniors. Their providers evaluate the full picture, including existing medications, kidney function, bone health considerations, and fall risk factors. One-on-one onboarding addresses the senior-specific concerns we just discussed. They offer GLP-1 medications alongside ceramolin for lean mass preservation, NAD+ for cellular energy, and berberine for metabolic support. Everything with transparent pricing, no hidden membership fees, 2-day UPS shipping delivered right to your door, and they're licensed in all 50 states. Visit TelehealthFX.com. That's TelehealthFX.com.
The bottom line is this. For seniors with obesity, the right kind of weight loss, fat loss with muscle and bone preservation, can be transformative. It can mean the difference between independence and dependence, between staying in your own home and needing institutional care, between falling and not falling, but it requires careful clinical supervision.
If you or a loved one over 60 is carrying weight that's affecting your health, mobility, or independence, visit TelehealthFX.com. That's TelehealthFX.com. Take the free qualification quiz. Connect with a provider who understands the unique needs of older adults. Build a safe, supervised plan. That's TelehealthFX.com.
And as always, everything on TelehealthFX Talk is for educational purposes only. This is not medical advice. Weight loss in older adults carries specific risks and should only be undertaken with the guidance of a healthcare provider, ideally one experienced in geriatric care. Individual results vary.
Thanks for listening. If you have a parent or grandparent who needs to hear this, share it with them. We'll see you next time on TelehealthFX Talk.